guys, so today we are in beautiful, beautiful Rye, New Hampshire. And it's a little bit of a special and bittersweet show, as today is Brad Page's last show with New Hampshire Life. Brad Page is the CEO of Kennebunk Savings, and they have been with us since episode 1 of season 1. He has been such a fantastic sidekick. We've had so much fun together, so I'm really sad to see him go, but I'm gonna make this day amazing. We're gonna have such a great time, explore this area. I just can't wait. A new kind of start to the day at a coffee shop / yoga studio. Located across from the beach, people come here for their wellness needs, good healthy food and coffee, and a solid sense of community. Next, Brad and I head to a charming and beautifully located set of cottages that's really like taking a walk back into time. The time of seaside cottages has seemed to come and gone, but this family is keeping the vibe alive and well. Then we dive into an education about the sea, right on the edge of this beautiful vista. It's a place that draws people from all over to learn about what lives under, above, and all around the sea here. And Brad and I close out the night at an oceanfront modern New England restaurant and raw bar. A perfect way to end the day. These two high school friends reunite to create their dream restaurant. So as you know, I always love to start my day with coffee, so I will be doing that, but I'll be getting coffee with some yoga. So let's go meet up with Brad.
Kate!
Ah,
Hey!
Hi! Good to see you.
It's great to see you.
It was raining, not raining, but it was cloudy.
I know, now the sun's out.
The sun is out.
And we got the beach across the street.
That's a really good sign to our day.
It is.
All right, let's go grab some coffee
That
and
sounds
start
great.
our day.
All right.
Okay.
Thanks for visiting. My name is Robin. We're here at Common Roots in Rye, New Hampshire at the beach. We're here to be that, when you wake up in the morning on vacation, you want to go downstairs and have that coffee and get your day started casually, comfortably, but also healthy, because you want to have a good day and you want to be mindful of your body, your health, and the environment as well. We offer a variety of things, pretty much a custom cafe, if you will, for breakfast. You can have your eggs almost any way you want them. But in addition to offering traditional eggs and bacon sandwiches, we can do all of that vegan as well. We have a vegan burrito, we have a vegan egg and cheese, classic acai bowls. My other job afforded me some travel all over California, all over parts of the Caribbean. And so I was able to take a lot of ingredients and recipes to really refine here what we believe is the best, hands down, acai bowl on the seacoast.
I didn't know this was here.
This is a great place to start the day.
I know.
Protein bowls and coffee
and yoga, and I've already had one of the macaroons.
I know it.
What did you get here?
It's a iced latte, decaf even.
Decaf. Nice. Yeah, we have been here actually for the show several times. We have surfed, we have parasailed,
Yep.
we have trained with the Hampton lifeguards.
I know.
I never got a call back, did you?
No, I didn't either.
I feel like we really gave it our all.
I think maybe yoga today would be better.
We're gonna do some yoga.
Yeah.
All right, well cheers. It's so good to
Cheers.
have you back.
To see you again.
Off to the day.
So Common Roots Yoga is more of a flow-based yoga. We have a couple other varieties as well, but our intention is to offer a gentle introduction for a lot of people. No matter where you are in your journey, you can come here 9 o'clock in the morning, and there's a class almost every day of the week, if not every day in the summertime. And it's really a benefit to come to the studio where you can have that sanctuary, get away from the noise, get away from the electronics or laundry pile. So coming to the studio for that hour really is a tremendous benefit for a lot of people, and there's a reason why the yoga business has grown here for us.
Take a nice big inhale here. Full exhale. If you'd like, you can reach that right leg back behind you. And can you send that right foot over to the left glute, opening up that right leg? Beautiful. Take a nice big inhale. Send it back in line with the hips, and then draw that right knee into the navel and plant that foot between the hands. Great opportunity to reach for those blocks. There you go. Take a nice big inhale. We're in this beautiful runner's lunge. And then exhale, lower that left knee. Beautiful.
So Common Roots also, in addition to studio classes, offers classes on the beach in season. It's been one of the most popular offerings we have here. Some of the class sizes can reach up to 15, 20 folks. And we even offer occasionally a sunrise class, which has also been very popular, even though it starts at 5 or 5:30. But to see the sunrise over the Atlantic Ocean in the middle of your meditation is quite a remarkable event for people.
That was a really nice class.
It was really good, and I'm relaxed, and I'm ready to go for the rest of the day.
She was great. I loved her energy.
Yep,
I
it
want
was
to
good.
definitely,
It was
and
very
it's like
peaceful
right
at the end. Great way to end with the ocean across the way.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
the sun's
really good.
coming out. Brad and I are going to adventure on our day.
We have a full day.
Full day ahead. So we're zenned out and we're caffeinated.
It's true.
I think that's a great combo.
I'm decaffeinated, but that's
Oh,
okay.
well, I'm caffeinated and blissed out. So let's do this.
Hi, I'm Dan Philbrick. Welcome to Philbrick's by the Sea. We're a small tourist accommodation. We have approximately 18 units, and it's a bit of a step back in time. Well, many years ago, there was a hotel that stood here called the Ocean Wave. It burnt in 1962, and then they moved in a bunch of small cottages that were here for about 50 years. It was run by the McCann family. We were fortunate enough to buy the property about 9 years ago, and we took all of the cottages down and we built them all brand new. We kept the charm, but they now have air conditioning, hardwood floors. Many of them have fireplaces. Every cottage, even the smallest cottages, have cooking facilities, and every cottage has an ocean view as well. When I was young in Rye, riding my bike around town, these cottages were all over the town of Rye. And through the years, they've all been torn down or fallen by the wayside as larger homes have come in. So we feel it's important to keep some of the tradition of Rye. Sure, we have some grand hotels, but it's a little bit of a different type of a retreat, where you've got your own kitchen, patio overlooking the ocean. You can come home, cook your own lobsters, and enjoy the day in a bit of a step back in time.
So Dan, this is the front of the property. It's gorgeous. The ocean views are incredible. And you said these are the captain's cottages in the front.
Right, these are the captain's cottages, which you can envision a family having their lobster dinner there with their kids and friends and overlooking the ocean. You can't have dinner in a much prettier spot.
You absolutely cannot.
And like having a nice beach day here and then coming back to this, you have your own space. You can kind of just like wind down the deck. I love this.
It's also beautiful in the morning when you look out and the sun rises and everyone's out on their porch with their cup of coffee.
Yep.
And I love seeing everybody with their cameras, you know. They first arrive, they come out and, you know, everybody's got their camera out taking pictures of the ocean and the Alisa shoals and sunrises.
I'm sure there's some kids running around out here at night as well.
Oh yeah, it's, you know, once in a while you get a clan, they're out here playing bocce or, you know,
that's so
having
fun.
family games.
Really good.
I'd bring my kids, but they'd probably be too loud. This seems like...
they'd be fine. We tell everybody you can't be too loud unless we're invited.
All right, well, let's keep walking around. This is just nice to check it out.
We're typically fully booked July and August, and then at the beginning of the season or into September, where we do have open inventory, we'll often offer those units or cottages to families suffering with cancer. Gives them a retreat and a time to come together with family and celebrate God's gifts. Most of what we're about is just a step back in time. You know, a simpler type of a retreat. We don't have room service, we don't have valet parking, but it's more of a step back into what these quaint cottages used to be in the old days, where, you know, families can come and just enjoy their time and, you know, cook in their own cottage. So it's just a different offering, capturing a bit of the past.
Highly recommend you guys check out this place and come stay here by yourself, with a couple, with a family. It's really, really quaint and special. A little while back, I spent some time with our friends at Haniford and made some really beautiful dessert boards. So let's check that out first and then we'll come back for our day.
Sounds great.
All right. So Doreen and I are back in the kitchen. I'm so happy to be back with you.
Thank you.
Filming again. We always have so much fun.
I know.
Obviously, we're here talking about healthy vegetables.
Okay. This is the best side of it.
No, we are even better. Vegetables have a time and a place, but a dessert board, I mean, bam.
Yeah. I mean, who wouldn't just walk in and gravitate towards that?
So we're gonna kind of walk through some options, but I wanted to kind of talk about how all of these options that you got are available at Haniford and their local brands to New Hampshire.
They are New Hampshire, and some great stories as well too.
Yeah.
We have Asa sweets. So this is authentic Syrian recipes. It reminds them of home. We have also Peace of Mind. They're a women-owned company, gluten-free, vegan as well too. So just so many great products of people, putting their passion out there.
Yeah, and we've got Concord, Keene, Portsmouth. What do we have here? Conway. I mean, these are just like we mean it, like local.
Yeah,
local
they
New
are made
Hampshire.
here in New Hampshire. We actually have over 100 New Hampshire local vendors that we have in our store.
And if I remember correctly, your bakery selection has a one of the
Yes.
largest selection of local.
Yeah, over 60 items. I believe it's almost like half the department is local products
That's amazing.
itself.
All right, so what do we have here today?
Yeah, and we're taking it up a notch. So baklava, wonderful, delicious. It's the phyllo dough, the walnuts, and we've actually have just served this in an ice cream bowl. I've used the Whirlpool Creamery, the sweet cream, and then I actually crumbled some of the Ollie's granola crunch on top and some of the McClure's maple syrup too. So really another way to just enjoy baklava, and really bring your dessert up a notch.
Yeah, which is very easy.
Yeah. So easy. You saw me put this together.
Yes.
The next one, a whoopie pie. Who doesn't love whoopie pies? But let's take it up to the next level. And because it's a gluten-free vegan whoopie pie, I've actually used our Nature's Promise, the mint chocolate chip.
Which I didn't even know that you guys had plant-based
ice cream.
non-dairy ice cream.
Yeah.
And in multiple flavors.
Yes. We have also the peanut butter swirl.
That kind of made me excited.
Yeah. Very delicious. And then just drizzle some chocolate on top of it. So it's a huge, my kids would eat that.
I love
all day
this.
long.
So this is that very easy, just dipping chocolate, that hard
Yeah, melt it, drizzle it on top.
Yeah. So it's vegan, so it's totally healthy.
Exactly, right. It's plants. You're eating your plants.
You're eating your plants.
I love it. And then another fun one too is take your, everybody eats a chocolate chip cookie.
Yeah.
Let's make chocolate chip cookie ice cream sandwiches. Very easy. Again, I just did a scoop of ice cream, whichever one you prefer. Yeah. And then again, the dipping chocolate, dip it in sprinkles. But again, using bread shed, these cookies are delicious.
Yeah, they're out of Keene. Yeah. So again, and it just it's easy. You look like a top
people are
gourmet bakery chef, and you are.
Thank you.
But for our audience and our viewers, when we are strapped with time, or we just don't always think about the best things to bring to a party, or just to give the kids, these are really, really great ideas.
Really quick and simple to put together.
Really quick and simple. I like that. So if you are going to that potluck or that party, or your kids are having a party, or you're having a day, and you just want this to yourself, head over to Haniford. They'll take care of you.
Yeah,
right?
And we have over 8,500 local products in the store. You just look for the tag, it calls it out.
I love it.
We got you covered whether it's in the bakery or throughout the store.
It's so great. Thank you again to Otter Creek Homes. We have worked with them before, and they have connected us with their beautiful designs. They do design builds. And oh my gosh, look at this.
It's gorgeous.
It's gorgeous. So check out your local Haniford, go in, see what they have, and have a lot of fun with it.
Amidst pristine lakes and rolling green mountains, your vacation oasis awaits. Experience the Lakes region of New Hampshire with our 3 unique locations. Steel Hill Resorts, offering family-friendly amenities on 500 mountaintop acres. The Summit Resort, centrally located with spacious vacation condos. And the Center Harbor Inn, set beachside on beautiful Lake Winnipesaukee. Path Resorts, choose the road less traveled. Go to pathresorts.com/deals for exclusive packages and promotions.
This could be the moment we've been waiting for, the chance to feel alive. And I raise my hands to the sky, what a feeling, time to feel it. This is where it all begins.
At Kennebunk Savings, we donate 10% of our earnings to local nonprofits to make sure there's food on the table for those who need it, to give local children the chance to learn and grow, and to help furry little friends find loving homes. Now we've reached our 20 in 30 milestone, donating $20 million in 30 years. And you know what? We're just getting started because we are purpose-driven. Learn more about our community promise at KennebunkSavings.com.
We're here in Concord at the Boys and Girls Club talking about our Haniford Helps reusable bag program. It's all about the community bag that you can purchase at the store, and $1 of every purchase goes to the local community that the store chooses.
We're able to use those funds and we're able to buy awesome things like milk and dairy and healthy fruits and vegetables, because when we do our snack program, it's nice to have the kids get really good things, and obviously Haniford's a great spot to pick those up.
If you have any questions about this program or any of our other Haniford charitable programs, feel free to visit us online or at any of your local Hanifords.
I'm Kate Levitt, Deputy Director of the SECO Science Center, and it's my pleasure to welcome you and show you around a little bit today. The SECO Science Center has been connecting people to New Hampshire's coastal environment for about 32 years now. So we're a marine science education center and coastal aquarium. We're located inside Odeum Point State Park in Rye, New Hampshire. Our naturalists take people out throughout the park all the time. We have community nature programs, take folks out into the tide pools or seine netting, even our wildlife kayak tours, things like that. Once you're tired of that, you can come inside. We have a variety of beautiful exhibits, live animal touch tanks and aquariums, things like that. So there's always a lot going on here. So Sam's got our northern sea star here. Their mouth is right here in the middle.
Yep.
Yeah. And their food is actually in this tank. So they love, you can see, this might be a hint, an empty blue mussel shell.
They like the inside.
They do, they love blue mussels.
Who doesn't love a good mussel?
What they do is, if this is the mussel, they'll wrap around that blue mussel shell and use those sticky tentacles, those 2 feet, to pry it open.
Wow.
And then they
Strong.
yeah. And then their mouth comes out, or their stomach, sorry, comes out of their mouth and into the blue mussel shell where they liquefy it.
Wow.
So they make kind of a mussel milkshake there, and then they slurp it all back up inside. So it gets a little brutal here.
Mussel milkshake. So I'm really excited because I read this article about this very rare, I thought it was a blue lobster, but it's cotton candy lobster. And it's here at the SECO Science Center, and I'm like a little bit starstruck because it's 1 in 100 million.
That's right.
Occurrences. And it happened here, what, a couple weeks ago they found it?
That's right. Yep, just off the coast.
So it's here. And Sam here is going to talk a little bit about kind of like why it's so unique and special.
Yeah. So, as you alluded to earlier, you thought it was a blue lobster.
Yeah.
Blue lobsters occur approximately 1 in every 2 million. This is a cotton candy, which is 1 in every 100 million. And what differentiates the blue from the cotton candy is the purple and pink highlights that really kind of give it a beautiful pattern and a beautiful color.
Cotton candy lobster. Don't eat it.
No, not for eating. Just enjoying from afar.
Yes.
We have a variety of community events that we offer throughout the year. These are annual events that help us raise awareness and also raise funds to support that mission of coastal education and conservation. So, for example, every April we have this great 5K trail run, and that supports our marine mammal rescue program. Each June we have a big World Ocean Day celebration, a fun concert series every July, and coming right around the corner here in September, we've got our annual BioBlitz event, which is a lot of fun. It's a dawn to dusk, park-wide nature scavenger hunt. So yeah, a lot going on. And then a lot of field-based programs that we offer to school kids as well, and school groups. Those are all aligned to next-gen science standards and you know, a little bit more formalized learning outcomes there. Yeah.
You guys, you have to come here, SECO Science Center, right up here in Rye, New Hampshire. Absolutely stunning. So much to see and do and learn and experience and touch and play with for yourself, families, whatever, schools. I love it. Check out their website, their Instagram for more information. But I'm so glad we came here today.
I am as well.
I love it when
really
we get
good.
to be kids.
Yep.
Yes, thank you. Come see us, please.
The most romantic part is being in perfect nature alone. People spend their whole weekend striving for it. And people spend all sorts of money traveling for it. And we get to do it every day. Perfect nature, the ecosystem flourishing around you. We get it every single day that we go out on the farm.
My name's Russ Hilliard.
And I'm Connor Walsh.
And we're the owners of Swell Oyster Company based out of Hampton, New Hampshire.
About 4 years ago, Russ got me up here to try to farm mushrooms and vegetables. We had a night job at a raw bar restaurant and said, let's check out oysters.
And the rest is kind of history. Swell Oyster Company is an oyster farm.
These are 5-month-old oysters.
But it's more than that. It's also an aquaculture farm. We grow other types of species. There he is. Including scallops, soft-shell clams, hard-shell clams, and of course oysters.
Seafood is unbelievably nostalgic for people, including ourselves, and growing other things is very similar, but for some reason, New England and seafood is at the core and just like such a source of pride.
We're the first and only farm in Hampton Harbor. We had people in the beginning tell us oysters weren't gonna grow here. But we knew that there was something here. Stuff coming out of this hole that is either market or close to it. I grew up on this water in this estuary and I know it like the back of my hand.
I'm actually extremely fascinated by what they're doing. It's an idea that I read about years ago. When I found out they were doing it, I was just drawn to it.
How you doing?
How are you?
Good.
What to do a dozen oysters?
I'm always fascinated by the small guy, always rooting for the underdog. I just think they're doing an amazing job at what they're doing.
For me, the term living free is being your own boss and making that big decision or little decision and knowing that is hopefully gonna help you and you're gonna grow from that.
I live free by living every day kind of off the cuff. I have no idea what next week will bring, how high the high will be or how low the low will be. It's such a roller coaster and super, super free.
I'm RJ Joyce, and this is James Woodhouse, and this is our place, the Carriage House.
We are a modern New England seafood restaurant. We try to get our food from as close to the restaurant as possible. We've got a team of really great people, and yeah, we're happy to be here.
Our menu changes all the time with the seasons. We, like James had mentioned before, that we try to find all the food as close to here as we can, so we kind of let, whether it's our fishermen let us know what's coming in, farms let us know what's coming in, then we kind of make our moves from there. So seasonally, for sure, always change stuff up. Right now there's a gorgeous tomato salad on the menu that everybody loves. We have this lobster gnocchi dish that we also love. It's one of the few ones that we'll kind of bring back seasonally in its form. But we get the lobsters right at the harbor, right down the street once or twice a week. So it's a cool, hands-on kind of thing that's really tangible, and it's also a really delicious dish.
So I have to say, I know you're retiring, and I'm so happy for you, but I am very sad. I know that Kennebunk Savings will continue to play a role in New Hampshire life, but you've been such an awesome co-host.
Thank you. It's been a lot of fun. We've been able to introduce some people to you, some just restaurants and nonprofits and just fun activities. And
I know.
We've been introduced by you to a lot of different things, and I've personally really enjoyed it. You know, they always, the live, work, and play.
Yeah.
What a great state New Hampshire is
Oh my
for
gosh.
all of that.
Yeah, and I've explored it with you, and we've done a lot of things. We've parasailed, we've gone boating, we've gone ice skating, we've done
Go-karting.
Go-karting. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I won.
Yeah. Are you sure?
I am.
Okay, maybe. But I got you a little something. You don't have to open it now, but as a thank you for being part of the show.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, I know. You know, we joke, but
We do.
I really do like you.
Thanks. Feelings mutual.
So we had a restaurant in Portsmouth called Louis, then the building next to us burned down, and our restaurant was shut down from all the water that got that was used to save the building from burning down, but it's still empty now because of the fire. And so that's what led us here. When that business closed from the fire, we were looking for another home, and we landed here.
Yeah, it was a cool bit. So the previous owner here had it for 37 years and was one of our great regulars at the restaurant. And so he always joked that he wanted to throw us the keys when he was ready to retire. So we found ourselves with a lot of time on our hands after that fire, and we realized at the beginning we were trying to hustle and get that building back. When we realized that that was not going to be the case, then we had a team of people ready to do something. So that's why we looked this way.
So that was great, but I've got some stuff for you as well.
Ooh, Kennebunk savings?
It's true. Lots of swag.
Is this a one?
It is a foam
Is
finger.
this a foam
It's because you're number one.
finger? Oh my gosh. Yo.
I know.
Oh, yo. You guys, we had a great day up here in Rye. God, it was just packed full of stuff. We met some great people, did some great things. Follow our itinerary or come up here and explore for yourself. Whatever you do, put it on your list. And now we got to eat this.
We do.
This is your last meal.
It is.
Your last meal.
Well,
so we gotta.
it's not my last meal, but
well,
yeah.
with me.
Yeah, we do.
Me.
Yep.
Your last meal that matters.
Right.
So now we got to do this together.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Thank you.
See you next week. You know you're my favorite co-host.
Oh, thank you.
Well, you're one of my favorites. I can't say
What?
that.
This is great. Wait, are there cookies here? You said there was cookies.
There's cookies.
All right.
I secretly want Brad to fail.
I know you do.
I am so impressed with you, man.
All right.
Yes.
We're doing it.
Way to go, Brad.